into mo. Turn it into mo. Stack it, flip it, turn it into mo. La. Go get that dough and we gon' turn it into mo. Free up and go and we gon' turn it into mo. We make that cash flow and then we turn it into mo. No, we ain't running low cause we gon' turn it into mo. What up, my Turn It Into Mo fam? It's your boy Southside Black. Turn It Into Mo, you hear me? I want to come on here and discuss a subject that's not really talked about that much, but it need to be talked about. And better than talked about, it need to be addressed. Some things have to be done about this issue, and that's black on black crime. Now, I know my brand and my content about Turn It Into Mo, but this is also part of Turn It Into Mo because, you know, this is the environment I come from, and I see, you know what I'm saying, that a majority of the things that occur within the black community, as far as the violence and stuff like that, it is a result of pretty much lack of money, you know what I'm saying, and lack of education, financial literacy, you know what I'm saying, and that result in robberies and different things like that, you know what I'm saying. So I wanted to come on here and talk about how actually I ran across a video was actually a white man talking about how black murder is normal in America and how something needs to be done about it, and talking about the statistics and stuff. And this is a white man talking about this. I'll probably play a few short clips of the long video and then give y'all the link at the bottom of the video to the full video if y'all want to watch it. But it's just crazy to see a white man talking about this, and even he noticed this, that this is a problem in America. You know what I'm saying? And not only the black on black crime, the major part is how the music industry push certain music that promotes black on black violence, drug dealing, and all kind of negative stuff. That's why I really wanted to make it also, you know what I'm saying, to address the black on black issue, but to shed some light on the fact that the music industry is evil, and how, once again, the music industry pushes negative content and basically a negative message.
White Mike has a question today, and that's this. How come when you turn on the radio in Jacksonville, or New Orleans, or Chicago, or Little Rock, the only people on the radio that talk about how great it is to kill each other are black? How come that exists? 15 stations on a dial, go up, go down. The only people on the radio bragging about getting automatic weapons, gunning each other down. Where are the white AK-47 shooters? Where are the white drug dealers? Where are the white people on the radio that brag about what it's like to murder witnesses before trial? The truth is they don't exist. And the question is why? Why don't they exist? Do white people not kill people? Do white people not use AK-47s to shoot each other? I mean, we know, do white people not do drugs? Do they not deal drugs? Of course they do. The truth is, in America, black murder is normal. Black murder is normal. The idea that a black man or a black woman would be involved in a homicide, either as a perpetrator or a victim, is so common, so broadly accepted that it basically goes unnoticed. The truth of the matter is, black families are affected by homicide at rates of 10 times their white counterparts. There will be more death in the form of homicide involving black people this year than any other form of violence that dominates our national conversation. More than school shootings, mall shootings, mass shootings, workplace shootings, lovers' trysts that turn violent and bloody, even more than in war and in terrorism. No one will lose their life at greater numbers than black Americans involved in violence.
I really found this video, well, seen part of this video on Papa Duck channel, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna link him in the description below too, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can check him out. But yeah, I seen his video and heard his opinion on it. I went and pulled up the full video. Actually, it was recommended to me. Once I went back to my homepage on YouTube, it was recommended to me, and I went and got the video, seen the video, and I went and got it. I'm gonna share it on other platforms too, you know what I'm saying? because this is really serious, you know what I'm saying, to me. You know what I'm saying?
But we do have black people that get on the radio every day in white-owned companies, white-owned stations with white-owned sponsors that play the role of hypersexualized, hypercriminalized male. I ask these advertisers, I say, I've got hundreds of songs a day that celebrate killing animals. Will you put them on your station? They said, no. I got hundreds of songs a day that talk about assaulting women and abusing kids. Would you put them on your station? They said, no. I said, I got hundreds of songs a day that talk about murdering blacks. Would you put them on your stations? They said, well, that depends. Depends on what? Who it's done by and who it's branded for. Because if we can get black folks to sing about it and we can brand it for our youngest black audiences, I think there's money to be made. I think there's American appetites to see these people that way. I said, how can you say that? They said, well, look, it's what these artists know. It's what they, black people, create. It's, matter of fact, our surveys say it's what they want to hear, which speaks of a sickness. How do we live in a society where somebody says, you know what, I'm inspired to write a song that celebrates murdering another person. And then a person says, I'd like to put that on my station. Another person said, I'd like to pay for it. And then there's people out here in the audience that go, I'd love to hear it, as long as it's black guys.
They portray a negative image, and that's what they want to promote because of their agenda. I'm not going to get too much into detail on that, but for those of you who know. If you don't, do your research, you know what I'm saying?
Here's the truth. These black entertainers, they can't sing just about anything. There's some stuff that'll get them fired, and they get dropped, and they get fired, and they get slapped on the wrist, and they get disciplined all the time. Why? Because sometimes they step over the bounds. A very famous case is what happened with Rick Ross. Rick Ross is the Mammy Two Shoes, one of the many Mammy Two Shoes of our day. He's a black entertainer in a world carved out for him, and a role carved out for him by white entertainment companies. And one day he talked about, in the middle of a song that celebrated dealing drugs and killing blacks, he made a reference to date rape. And when he made that reference to date rape, that set social media on fire. That got 100,000 petitions in 24 hours. Hey, buddy, date rape is no joke. That had white people standing outside of Reebok in New York saying, you better take this seriously. We're tired of a rape culture in America. One line in one song moved the masses. And you know what Reebok did? Did they stand by him and say, hey, we believe in freedom of speech. We believe in freedom of expression. It's just a song. Calm down. No, they fired his tail on the spot. Not their brand. It's not their values. Rick Ross went off script. He was hired to get black customers, and they think that black customers go with black bait. And in America, black bait is the hypercriminalized, hypersexualized portrayal of black people. And as long as he had sung about that, the stuff that got him hired, he still have a job at Reebok. But when he touched other sensitivities that affect us, he lost his job.
But yeah, like I just wanted to come on here and shed some light on that. You know what I'm saying? So without saying too much more, let's get into the video. I really want to talk about how black on black is, and you know what I'm saying, how it's hurting us because we kill one another, and we steady wiping each other out, and we ain't getting nowhere as a community. It just, you know what I'm saying, people dying, people going to jail, nobody starting no businesses, nobody doing nothing positive in the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, more and more people just getting on that negative path, you know what I'm saying? And that then started, pretty much a negative epidemic, you know what I'm saying? From the kids to the teenagers, even adults, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of this got to do with the music. Some of it is the movies too, TV shows and stuff like that, but a lot of this is the music, you know what I'm saying? Ride around all day listening to certain artists who talk about all this negative stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I'm an artist myself, you know what I'm saying? I used to rap a little bit about not really killing each other, but you know what I'm saying, like on some protecting myself type of stuff. But it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, no, oh, I'll bust a nigga head, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Even if I might have said something a little bit like that once or twice, it wasn't overly glorified as how it is in the music industry today. And that was my early stages of my career and me making music, but now it's more on the positive things, you know what I'm saying? Getting money, accomplishing things, and turning it into more, you know what I'm saying? So, like with that music, you know what I'm saying? Like that's really have a big influence on society. And that's why I don't rap about or even promote or like the whole idea of rapping about killing each other or none of that. You know what I'm saying? And another thing with it is the evils of the music industry or the entertainment industry. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying earlier, they promote negative stuff. They push a certain message and they want certain people to believe these messages and do certain things to each other. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like this is like we doing the work for the KKK, you know what I'm saying? That they used to do back in the day. Like, it's like we doing it ourselves now. Like, they don't even have to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just wiping each other out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the black community is the ones that's the furthest behind, always in poverty. You know what I'm saying? Always lack certain things. And we got the highest crime rate and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a majority of that have to do with the lack of education because of lack of money and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try my best to spread knowledge, information, inspiration to people like me. You know what I'm saying? And this brand not just about black people. You know what I'm saying? It's about people who feel just like me, you know what I'm saying? Who feel like it's more to life than just waking up, paying bills, going to work, going to sleep, coming home, going to sleep, just working your whole life to pay bills and struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more to life than just doing it. You know what I'm saying? For the people who want to live their life to its best potential, that's what Turning into Mo all about. And coming out of a negative situation and turning it into a positive situation, which is why I say the black on black crime is you know what I'm saying, incorporated in my brand. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of my brand too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I come from. And I know a lot of people who in that situation but don't know what to do to get out of that situation or even start to form the mindset to help themselves out of that situation. So I want to help those type of people. These the people that, I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? It's like me turning my mess into my message. You know what I'm saying? I've been through that. I've seen that. I learned from that. I know what to do. I'm doing that. And I want to help others do the same that I'm doing or that I done did already. You know what I'm saying? And I learned a lot of things through experience, reading books, podcasts, you know what I'm saying, and studying other successful people, you know what I'm saying, learning from their mistakes and stuff like that too, you know what I'm saying, because you got to learn from other people's mistakes too. That's what really puts you 10 times ahead of people, you know what I'm saying, because you making all the mistakes and learning from, I'm not saying don't learn from your own mistakes, but if you can learn from other people's mistakes too, you'll move way faster, you know what I'm saying, and some mistakes, it might take you longer, way longer to lay around that and bounce back from, if you bounce back from it. So I ain't gonna make this video too long. I just want to know, like, is there people who even care about this situation with black on black crime and the music industry being evil and pushing negative messages and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, because at one point it almost looked like I was the only one who was noticing this and felt like this, but apparently I see there's more people talking about it and stuff now. So I want to know, is there more people who notice this or feel like this? I want to know y'all thoughts on this and see, can we do something to try and turn this around, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna make this video too long. I just want to come on here and talk about that. This your boy Southside Black. Leave your comments below, share this video if you feel it's valuable enough to share. Turn it into Mo.
We up and going, we gon' turn it into Mo. We make the cash flowing, then we turn it into Mo. Nowhere running low, cause we gon' turn it into Mo. Yeah, all I know is